Hey Adam, if I'm looking to invest in a stone for the next generations of my family, which stone would you recommend?
Uh, Out of my stones that I have behind me, or globally, like out of any in the world?
Both.
Out of my stones, definitely sunstones. So sunstones, like the ones from Oregon that have the copper schiller or the colors, especially the greens or the nice reds, I would go with that personally. It's one of my favorite stones, but also the Tiffany Jewelry Company went in to mine them in the 1940s, somewhere in there, and they just saw it as economically not viable. So other miners have gone in and made it economically viable, but it's a stone that has never reached the global jewelry market. It's a feldspar too, which makes it challenging to really push it as a valuable stone. But it's so rare, it's so beautiful. A lot of North Americans love it, especially any carver, gem carver from US. So I foresee it as in the next maybe 10, 20 years becoming a very staple stone in the world, or a very sought after stone, because there's certain companies now that are looking at buying up the whole flows, the lava flows that created it on the hot spots there. And once it does reach the market, I think everyone's going to accept it and love it.
Right, so we talked about out of the stones you have, but what about globally? Which stones would be the best to invest in?
You've got your safe bets, right? Emerald is usually a good one. If you're buying rubies, rubies are the most messed with stone in the industry. We're talking glass filler, like this one that I sell. I mean, I say it on the case glass filled, but they basically take glass powder, bake it into the rubies to stabilize them. You've got heat treating on almost every ruby you buy. There's other kinds of stabilization processes with essentially high-end glues. They're the most messed with. So these ones are natural. Natural rubies in large sizes are actually very tough to get, and they become very expensive. So as far as safe bets, your classics, right? Emerald, ruby, and sapphire. Fun fact, ruby and sapphire are the exact same stone, except chromium is in ruby and causes it to be red. Emerald also gets its color from chromium, but they are two different stone types. So those are always your safe bets, because they're always going to be in demand. As far as if you want to take a gamble, Tanzanite it's kind of past its peak. Maybe 5 years ago that was the one to get, but now everyone knows about it and everyone wants it. Ethiopian opals, that's the one I would go for. Something like this, they're very, very affordable still. You got to get a high-end one, really nice ones, buy big lots of them and set them aside, because Australian opals have become too expensive. They're too difficult to chase through seams in the earth, but the Ethiopian opals haven't hit the global jewelry market to the full extent yet. So when they do, they will be very much in demand.